Let's move over now to KwaZulu-Natal. Voting is still underway at the ANC's eThekwini Regional Conference taking place at the ICC in Durban. This after numerous delays. eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge is following the story for us. Siphamandla, when we checked in with you a little earlier on, it seemed as though voting was still underway or hadn't begun as yet. What's the situation like now?
Let me tell you that, well, it's not very often that you see ANC processes unfolding so fast. I think it's because they are fast running out of time. When we came up here, there was a very long queue of singing delegates, but I can confirm to you and our viewers that voting is now done. It's finished. That was very quick for the ANC at least. You know, usually their processes take time, but I can confirm to our viewers that voting is now done. We will try and get closer to this voting venue. Kanyiso Mdlalose will come with me. We will not be able to get inside because now they are busy verifying. Okay, I think we will be able to go inside now. I think the elections committee has advised that we can come inside and see what is happening. As you can see, the elections agency here busy trying to ensure that now that voting is done, they consolidate everything. They will be clearing those vote booths that you see there. That was very quick, and it took less than an hour, if I'm not mistaken. They had set aside an hour for this voting process, and now it's complete. They will be going back to the plenary to announce that voting is done now. And of course, observers have been busy here doing their thing. And once the observers are done, now the most interesting part will begin. And that part is counting, which will lead to the announcement of the results, and the elections agency will announce who will be the regional chairperson of the ANC in eThekwini. Nhlakanipho Ntombela is the provincial executive committee member of the ANC, speaks on behalf of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. That was quick, voting done. Brilliant. Where to from here?
You never expected it.
Indeed.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, we appreciate the work done by the elections agency. Almost within an hour, they've concluded. I think you can see the setup, the system and everything. It allowed for that speedy process. We think almost in an hour, we can be able to tell you about the top 5. And within an hour, we can start the second part. Again, we'll take you to the additional members. Hopefully by midnight, we might have a proper outcome to take us to see what the overall the outcome, what will be the new elected leadership of eThekwini. And
voting is done, yes, counting will begin, but the most interesting aspect of the conference, the commissions that will deal with policy issues, then that work is still outstanding.
You know, the most interesting part is that 100% voted. I was surprised. Usually in these instances, you'll get 70–80% coming out to vote. For this, we had about 100% voters. So I'm not sure about the commission's part, but they've already commenced on the other side. They might be disrupted by the same process we're undertaking this side because it might move speedily than we've anticipated. So, but yeah, we are on track, definitely.
100% voted, that simply means it's too close to call as to who will emerge.
Well, it's good for the ANC. It tells you that the members of the region understand the importance and the significance of this vote. It tells you also they understand the importance thereof and where it will take us as an organization.
But it seems as if you've been able to make up for the lost time because there were delays, but today things have moved very fast. And when do you expect to conclude this conference?
We must conclude the conference today. Of course, we've got no other time, no other period. The venue we've booked is for today up until the end of the day. So hopefully by midnight latest, unlike yesterday where we're here up until the early hours of the morning. Yeah.
But are you happy with the overall, progression of this conference? Yes, there were delays, things are moving smooth now, but it seems as if too much time is spent on the elections and the credentials, not so much so on discussing policy issues, Mr. Ntombela.
Commissions are taking place now as we speak. Commissions are working on their things. So hopefully from there everything will go well.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much for your time. That is eThekwini Pontombela. He speaks on behalf of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. Now we have to vacate this room because now the elections agency is dealing with the most important task now that voting is done. Counting will take place, so we will update you as to what will be happening moving forward, but to expect the announcement of the results within an hour, as Mr. eThekwini Pontombela has said. Those are the officials of the ANC in the region of eThekwini, 5 officials: the chairperson, deputy chairperson, regional secretary, deputy secretary and treasurer. Afterwards, they will be voting for the regional executive committee members. Those are additional members.
Great. Thank you so much for that update. That is our senior reporter, Siphamandla Goge.